All right, all right, all right. There's nothing like coming in a little bit late, right? Hey, everybody. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Man, we got a bunch of people, 21 people already watching. Man, this is really cool. Uh, let me get Lloyd up in here. Let's see if we can't bring him into the set. We'll change scenes a little bit. Bring up Lloyd in the chat and all that.
Hey, Mel. How
Howdy,
you doing?
Lloyd. Doing good. Grumpy drone pilot.
Good.
Uh-oh, we got a grumpy copycat here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, man.
Actually, I've seen him in a couple places.
Yeah, I think I've seen him before, too. That's pretty
You know,
cool, actually.
those grumpy people kind of hang out in the same crowd, you know?
Yep. Man, I did a little repair on my pickup truck yesterday,
Oh,
and I shot video of it so I could make a video clip because there's several video clips on this particular topic. And I was using the Osmo Action with the Wi-Fi adapter. So I was using my phone to control the camera.
right.
And that's a different kind of experience.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, on the Osmo Pocket?
Yeah, using the Mimo app to control the
yeah.
camera via the Wi-Fi connection. You can
Oh,
actually pan
okay,
the camera around and stuff in the app, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty powerful.
Okay, cool.
How you doing?
I'm
Are you
tired.
Are you wore out? Man, I feel, my work shift is backwards. I started working. I worked 2 days and had
Right.
5 off. Aren't you supposed to work 5 and
Yeah.
have 2 off?
That's usually the way it works with most people, but
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
yeah, I've been doing catch up around here, laundry, and I got to a point after I got through sorting so much of it because I'd gotten behind when Judy was really having this last month was kind of bad, so I just loaded it up and took it to a drop off laundry and went and picked it up today. But I still got to hang that crap up. You know?
You still got to do all the
And-
rest of it.
Oh yeah. So, but still got one more load I got to wash. But I wasn't going to pay extra to have them wash quilts and blankets and stuff.
Ah,
You know,
yeah. Well,
I got
let me
one.
s-
I got one of those fancy washing machines. Takes 56 minutes to do just a quick load of laundry.
Yeah, I got one of them too, and mine
Yeah.
does it by the weight. It's
Oh,
got
really?
no agitator in it, and it
Okay.
determines how much water it's going to put in there by how much the clothes weigh that you put in it. So if you think you
Yeah,
want extra water, you got to throw a couple extra wet towels or something in with it to add a little bit of poundage so that it'll.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's ridiculous. We should be able to.
It's all computerized.
I'm going to go get rid of. Yeah, well, I got one of these front loaders, that's fancy and has all the bells, whistle, buzzers. I'm going to get rid of it and go back to a standard old cheap General Electric with an agitator, and you can add the amount of water you friggin' want.
Well, I got a top loader and a front load dryer, but yeah, these two things will actually communicate with each other. If I hook water to the dryer, believe it or not, hook water to the dryer, it'll steam clean my clothes.
Steam it.
Yeah, it'll
Yeah.
steam stuff. For wrinkles and whatnot. Anyway, let me do some howdy highs. Dan, Drone Worship, Chris Hope, Rick Halber, Kelly Shores, Ready Set Drone, welcome, my friend. Mike Goetz, Bob Casey, hello, buddy. Brent Nunley, Geeks Vana, Dennis Lovelady. Dennis Lovelady, he was picking on me
Yeah.
about putting on clothes earlier. Floyd Moats, Roosevelt, Mr. R. I mentioned Grumpy Drone Pilot already, Phantom Hodges.
Right.
Let's see who else we got. I think that's about everybody. Geeks Vana, I think I mentioned him. Wiedemann, T-Bird, Cardoso. Yeah, boy, we got AZ Drone Dude. Man, We got
Yeah,
Peter Carroll's
you
in
got
here.
quite a crowd tonight.
We got
yeah.
the whole list going, don't we? We got 26 people watching and 4 dislikes. Come on, y'all, get on the stick here.
4 dislikes already.
I don't know. I can't even see.
Well, no,
I was just making that up.
no.
So,
Actually, for once, you actually have 0 dislikes. So
and
go figure.
Kelly Shores making it ring. Look at there.
Oh wow! Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
That's fantastic.
Oh.
So what's up, Kelly? What you up to? You want to come in and visit? I'll send you a password. Grant, Mr. Stay Drunk, hello. Well, you know something happened.
Hey, Grant.
You know that that old wives' tale story where the palm of your hand itching, you're going to get money. If your nose itches, it's going to rain. Or if your butt itches, you got to go to the bathroom. You know?
Yeah.
Friday morning, Black Friday, I sat down here. You know, I've had my Mavic 2 Zoom listed on Facebook Marketplace.
Right.
I've been asking $1,300 for it. Been telling everybody $1,300, fly more kit, case, ND filters, you know, the whole package.
Yep.
And well, Friday morning I decided for Black Friday that I'd drop the price $200. So I dropped the price to $1,100. And by Friday afternoon at 4 o'clock, it was sold.
Wow. Well,
And
good.
Friday morning, after I'd done that, my hand was itching. And I told Sonari, I said, man, the palm of my hand itching like crazy today. Maybe somebody's going to buy my drone. And sure enough, a guy bought the drone. So now I get to make 2 truck payments, and I get out of hot water with my pickup truck. So, bravo.
There you go.
I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
Now, if this job I took, if that would work out where they'd start giving me some runs to go on, I'll actually start making a little money.
Well, you got on just as the holidays were starting, so
yeah, that does make it more difficult. But,
yeah. So Dan says I should quit looking so grumpy.
Why don't you give him your grumpy look? There you go. Yep. There you go.
That was my grumpy look.
Yep. So, as soon as the money transfers from PayPal over to the checking account, I'll be able to send a couple payments to my other bank for my truck payment. So that'll make them happy. So, yeah, that makes me feel good.
Fly Natural says for me to never do that again.
Oh.
Well, the funny thing was, is the reason he knew what I was going to do, because he was sitting there just, really working away, and I've done it to him. I've done it to you a few times, haven't I? He'll be just working away, and he'll trying to set the show up, and I'm sitting there just, making faces, and eventually looks up like, oh my God.
Yeah. Like, should I shut your camera off? Are you sitting on the stool? Are you in the bathroom? What's going on with you there?
Yeah, what's going on there? Yeah, exactly.
You're making some of those kind of faces,
Yeah.
Hello, 3X.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. I really do. So, yeah. I'm still working on my Patreon page. What's the dog on my coffee mug? That is not actually my dog, but it was such a spitting image of my dog that I had to buy the mug. I'm going to say that was my dog, Lacey J. And I named her not Lacey J. Dalton, but Lacey J. Dachshund. Yeah.
Why does
Lacey
that name
J.
sound
Dachshund.
familiar?
Huh?
Lacey J. Dalton. Why do I recognize it?
Country singer.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
God, that's like old school, isn't it? Well, I mean, not old school for you and me, but
Yeah.
Lacey J. Dalton.
Yeah, my dog, Kelly, I buried her 10 years or more ago. We don't want to go there. But anyway, she has met her demise. So, hello, Jeff Ellenberger. Welcome. Thanks for coming in. Who's older, Mel or Lloyd? Lloyd is older
Oh, I'm definitely old.
by quite a bit.
Let me catch this real quick.
All right. So, yeah, I don't know what he's got going on there. Somebody called him on the phone. But anyway, so what's everybody doing? What's everybody got going on? I'm going to tell you this. Let me give you this information here. I want to put this up there. If anybody wants to send me a drone to test, DJI or Parrot or Kelly Shores, that's the address right there, P.O. Box 12. That's right, P.O. Box 12, Holiday, Tennessee. If DJI is watching and listening, feel free. Lost the stream. What happened, Dennis? I got green lights all over the place, so I know I'm putting out the stream here. It's going. I don't know what would cause that, but and my brother, it's Thanksgiving now, so he's hunting, I'm sure. You can't do first Friday till December 6th. You're going to do it on the 13th. Friday the 13th. First Friday will be Friday the 13th. Signal dropping, got to go. Is anybody else having a signal problem drop? Because according to my stuff, this thing's like rocking 1080 right now. So, I mean, I got green lights everywhere. Hopefully it'll be good to go. And it looks like Lloyd's off the phone, so I'm going to try and bring him back up in here. Let's see if I can do this like that, and Lloyd ought to be back.
Yeah. There were some weird issues. Sorry about that. That was my sister. When she calls, I pick up because, well, she's getting a little long in the tooth, and she is borrowing. She's not only on borrowed time, she's borrowing somebody else's time. She should have been dead 10 years ago.
Uh-huh.
She's just too mean to die. And I love her to death. In case she sees this. She says, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm doing a live show."
Yeah.
Yeah, she's...
Thanks,
what
Bob.
is she,
Thanks,
75?
guys, for letting me know it's looking good. Yeah, it must have been just a hitch in the get along in the wiring somewhere between here in Georgia and here and wherever else. So anyway, as I was saying, I got my Patreon set up. I'm starting to anyway, get it going. I don't quite know what to put on it yet, but sooner or later I'll get something put on there. You got yours set up, right, Lloyd?
Yeah. And matter of fact, I got two Patreons already, and I did have to go in and set up my I had to go in and set up my payout, and that took a little bit of took a few minutes, and I just I'm letting it sit there and accumulate.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Just let it, because it's a small amount of money, and
yeah, because I might use it for to give away hats or a mug or something like that. By the way, I'm wearing a 400 AGL T-shirt. So.
Oh well, looky there.
Yeah, it was in the laundry that I just got back, and as I was unfolding, I said, "Oh, I wonder where the hell that went."
I see.
It was right on top of the Ready Set Drone flight crew shirt. So, and it was also with some of my brand new shirts, so I knew it hadn't been missing that long because I just wore it here a week or two ago. I just hadn't done any laundry since then.
There you go.
It's just Judy and I, But, and notice
Greg
I have a 400 AGL.
Well, you are all just 400 AGL'd out, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
And that's not exactly true, Dan. They're not going to basically be deleting channels left and right. So, don't be starting no rumors, you daggum troublemaker.
And here's the thing. If you're worried about being deleted, delete it yourself. Jump on the, I look at it this way. If they don't delete me and I survive it, that's more people that will eventually come to me. Because if we're all that's left, this is what they're going to get stuck with. So
Yeah.
I'm all for it either way. If they delete my channel, then I don't have to work as hard. If they
Yeah.
don't delete my channel and they delete it, let's say, I don't know, Casey Neistat and I don't know, PewDiePie, a bunch of those. All them people are going to be lost, and we're going to be all they got left.
Yeah, that's right. That's
Of course,
exactly
that
right.
will be the death of YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah. I watched.
If this is all they got to choose from, yeah.
Yeah, they're in trouble. Okay, I'm not sure what you're talking about, Dan, but all the channels aren't going to get deleted. In fact, to start with, no channels are going to get deleted. It's There's going to be some monetization go away, that's for sure. But
Oh yeah.
especially
I think
the
he's
ones
worried
that,
about the part where they said commercially viable. You know,
well,
that's
yeah,
It's been like we've all been. We've all had to live with that anyways at one point or another because they could decide at any moment. "Oh, hey, we get what we pay for. You know,
yeah,
we don't pay anybody to host
Yeah.
these channels for us. You know. He's leaving YouTube as well as PewDiePie, who is going over to DLive. Good thing is I've already got an account set up at DLive, so should that happen,
You know
bing,
what?
bing,
It
you can
doesn't
find me
matter.
there.
It doesn't matter.
I know.
It doesn't matter where you go. If
Yeah.
wherever you go puts advertising on your channel,
Oh, no,
the
no, no.
Federal Trade Commission is
not,
going to be involved
yeah,
in it.
the Federal Trade, I'm not talking about the FTC. I'm talking about if suddenly YouTube gets a wild hair and does decide to, none of our channels are commercially viable, and they just decide to delete the channels, because that was the other half of this,
But that's not going
And
to happen.
I know it, but in case it does, I've got it set up.
I'm not even going to say in case it does. I'm not even going to look at that side of the coin. I mean,
I've actually
if
been
YouTube-
ignoring most of this because
if YouTube decides that 50% of the channels are not commercially viable, not only can they no longer target children's advertising under the age of 13, if they get rid of 50% of the channels that they think are not commercially viable, YouTube will go out of business. I
Yeah.
mean, think about
Exactly
it
it.
logically, and it's just.
I'm laughing at what I just saw.
Have a
What Fly
beautiful
Natural
night.
put up.
Not
Thanos
going to be
snap.
jumped on by
Yeah.
everybody. You got better things to do with your time. Dan, don't get an attitude with me, dude. We're too good of friends for that crap. Don't even go there, man. I just happen to have a different opinion than you. And that's okay that you have a different opinion than me.
Mel and I have a different opinion a lot of times, but we sit down, talk about it, work it out. And
Yeah, like Tim said, Tim Reddington says if his channel gets deleted, he'll have 16 upset people. And he's probably related to 10 of them.
yeah, I know what's going to happen. I'm going to get to 999 subscribers, and they're going to delete my channel.
Is that how
I'm
it's
never
going to
going to
work?
see 1,000.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's what'll happen.
Yeah.
Which, if that's what they're going to do, that means we still got at least another 2 or 3 months, because it's going to take me that long to get the rest of my, 281 subscribers or however many I
Right,
need to
right,
finish
right.
getting to 1,000.
Hey, Tater. Hey, Jim Wallace.
Yeah.
Hello, Jim Boyd. Yep.
Here's the thing. YouTube is just a hobby to me. I'm not needing it for an income, Whereas in Dan's case, I can understand. He's right now he's up against the wall with things, his health and everything else.
Yeah.
So I can understand why he's concerned and upset, and he's already losing income. But there's not a damn thing we can do about it, anyways.
And,
They're
I
gonna
don't
do what
cater
they're gonna
to
do.
children under 13. I don't cater to children at all. And it's affected me zero so far. None of my videos are intended for children, and I don't think I've
Yeah.
got any videos that a young child of 13 or under would be interested in. So, and see, the thing is there's no way that we can figure out what topics interest a 12-year-old or a 6-year-old. You know, there's no way to figure that out.
Let me
So,
see if I can find something I'm looking for.
so I'm
And
not overly concerned about it,
yeah,
and
right.
other people may need to be concerned about it. I mean, some of the bigger channels that do a lot of reviews on things that kids might like. It's
Yeah, yeah. Uh, there's. I should have. There we go. Let me see if I can find this real quick.
okay.
I'm looking for a link that the FTC put out and that YouTube has put out.
Well, YouTube doesn't tell you all the facts.
No, they don't. But the FTC has. They've questioned the FTC about it, and they're supposed to. Let's see. Remember, creator tools use. Da, 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 da. Okay. Okay, it's not in there. Well, I thought he said there was going to be a link. Okay. One of the guys called the FTC and talked to them, and he said that there's a link to what the FTC has to say about it. Let's see if
Yeah.
you want to. Oh, here it is. Yeah, here it is. Okay. Copy. I'm going to put this in the chat, and everybody can go read to their little heart's content, and there's
Well,
some
we'll just
really
have to
good
wait
information.
and see, what
Here's what
actually comes out.
Here's what basically they said. We're not responsible for what YouTube does as far as advertising, which you've been saying all along. We do not put the advertisement on there.
Right.
The people responsible for putting the advertisement on our channels is Google and YouTube. And, if you are a channel that predominantly shows stuff that's children oriented, he's going a little younger, but they officially it says 13 and under. Then you can tag your stuff as for children,
Yeah.
and they'll put people that direction. But as far as the FTC concerns, the targeting and the fines were levied against YouTube because we are not responsible for what YouTube's play on our channel. We are not responsible for gathering the information. We cannot, unless a kid writes up there, "Hi, I'm Jimmy Smith. I'm 12 years old, and I live in Anaheim, California, right next to Disney World or Disneyland."
Yeah, but you see, there's more to it than that because it gets into the ins and outs of the internet. It gets into the web crawlers. It gets into the cookies. It gets into all that
Yeah.
stuff. So
Right, but we as a content creator, you and I, we don't control the cookies. We don't control the web crawl. So we are not.
well, we
Responsible.
have an influence on the cookies and the web crawlers with our tag words
Only
and our
if that's the way you
titles and
tag-
everything. No,
Yeah.
every tag word and every title, that's what the cookies and web crawlers are getting into. So if we
Well-
use tag words and titles in our videos, it's going to get picked up some way or another. That's how the internet works.
Well, then I'll have to start using some new tag words like "kiss my ass." Well, and bite me FTC.
Yeah.
Or suck a booger. I don't know, something like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'll put in my. I don't even use, because there was and I can't remember where it was, but it was one of the things. They're actually, it's been about 3 months ago, and I think it was if you go on your channel, there's always YouTube puts out their own content, and they talk about some of this stuff. And one of the things they were considering doing was just dropping the little tag spot, because you can tag it with your hashtags now. Matter of fact, they're getting away from taglines and going, because they're not really. That's not really part of the. Hashtags have taken over. So you just don't put a hashtag up there and don't put a tagline. It ain't gonna make any difference.
Well,
The only difference is
I'm not
what you
so
call
sure
your
about.
title.
I'm not so sure about that either, because you're limited on the number of hashtags you can put in. You can put in
You can
10,
put in
but
3.
only 3 show up.
3 show
Okay.
up. Yeah. Well, I never put more than 3 anyways.
But with the tag words, with the keywords, you can put in 30 or 40 of those, and
Exactly.
that when
But
somebody searches,
they're no longer.
when somebody searches something, all those key tags that you put in are what gets picked up in the search browsers. That's how your video
Well,
gets
as
found.
I said, that's the way it has always been. But under some of these new changes, that's probably one of the things that we'll see different. Tagline, or the tagline, because it has to do with the meta crawlers. They're probably going to eliminate that, because a lot of meta crawlers aren't even out there anymore. They don't use that stuff.
Oh.
Like back when you and I used to program HTML, and we have
Oh, yeah, they do.
have to put in all the meta tags.
Yeah, yeah, they still use
You know,
the web crawlers and
Well,
oh
they use the
yeah,
web crawlers, but the meta tags aren't what they used to be. They're going. Most people are going to. Well, they're getting lazy, so they're doing the hashtag thing, and it puts it up there. But that's just what I read, and But I just put the link up there for the FTC for.
yeah. I'm
I'll
gonna
just read
put
Dan says he's not there.
I'm gonna put a link to a video that I watched today, just a little while ago, in fact. And this is that guy that is the social media lawyer, and
Oh yeah. I've watched that guy.
yeah, I'm gonna post his link to his video in chat. I'm not gonna play his video, but I'm gonna post the
No.
link to his video in chat.
Right.
Because he is a social media lawyer, he could come after me pretty easily. He can write his own letter,
Right.
you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
But he really breaks it down and does a lot of explanation on what's going on and how YouTube's not telling us everything that we need to know. And another reason why I disagree with the blanket statement of if your channel is not commercially viable, it's going to get deleted. There's a lot of channels that are not monetized.
Yeah.
A lot of channels choose not to monetize. And I don't think everybody that doesn't monetize is going to get deleted. I just don't think YouTube's going to do
Right.
that. I don't think Google's
Well,
going to do that.
in my opinion, and I want to go to something that was asked in the chat a little earlier. It has nothing to do with this, but I'll try to get to that in a minute. But in my opinion, what I think, because, all right, I got Grumpy's Gripes channel. I haven't done anything with it. It is no more commercially viable than
Right.
a video of me picking my nose. It's
Right,
just not
right.
going to. I'm not going to get sponsors on it, and I really don't care, because it's just sitting there. I
Yeah.
could delete it myself. I'll let them do
Right.
it.
Right.
But there's a lot of dead channels out there.
Oh,
I
sure.
think they're going to find out. Some of these guys that's got 10 million viewers may only have 750,000 when they get rid of all the dead wood. I think that's what they're going to start doing.
That's going to be interesting to see how that all works out. But
Yeah.
like me, for example, and I know this to be true for a fact, everyone that has a Google email address has a YouTube channel. Because every Google email address has a YouTube channel. Whether you choose
Yeah.
to use it or not are two different things, right?
Right.
My personal self, I have three active Google email addresses. So I have 3 YouTube channels. Now, if they delete one of the other ones, I wouldn't care. I don't do anything on it. It maybe it has a video on it. Maybe it doesn't. I don't even know. I don't think it does. My other 2 are this one and my commercial one, my business one. So the business one, I just use it to host videos for my clients that I do real estate video or whatever for. I can host that on my own website. But, you know, and we got another super chat.
I think you just got a super chat.
Where's my mouse at? How come I can't find my mouse? Just a video. That's an interesting channel name. Not much.
Yes, it is.
Not much. Just want to say hello and thanks. Well, hello and thanks. If nothing else, they got a plug on the show, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Of a show of 32 people watching. They got attention drawn to themselves.
Yeah. Well, it helps support your channel, and
it absolutely does. It absolutely does.
You know, because anybody that does live streams, you know, depending on how you do it, there's the low end and there's a high end of things, and we're kind of in the middle.
Yeah.
I got Judy some. She's getting into her candy. I got her some. She loves chocolate covered raisins, and it's rattling on her camera. And I was like, okay, everybody can hear that. But anyways, yeah, it's yeah. Oh, Starcop. Roosevelt asked, when was the last time anybody's heard from him? I haven't heard from him in a while.
I
know you tried to contact
and texted him 3 or 4 times in the last 2 weeks, and I've gotten no reply. Rick.
Okay. Yeah. So
no idea what's going on with Rick. And I don't know exactly where he lives, or I'd tell somebody that lives down that way, go check on him and find out what's going on.
Yeah. So
I don't know what's
I've
going
had
to
several
happen
people
with
ask me.
YouTube. Yeah. I don't know what's going to happen with individual channels. I don't know what's going to happen with the big kids channels, PewDiePie and all them type people.
Yeah.
And I don't know what's going to happen with my channel. They might decide that my channel doesn't make them enough money. They don't want to keep it. But I don't see how. I mean, with this platform the way it is, it's always been a free service because Google makes a crap ton of money on everything else they do, right? And if you remember, Google started out simply as a search engine.
Yeah.
Period. That's all it was. When it first started, 20-something years ago, 20 years ago plus, 30? I don't know. Long time ago.
I don't know how long's Google.
So
I don't think it's 20 years old.
Yeah, I bet it's close to it.
Because you had Yahoo search engine was the primary one, and you had actually Yahoo, and I think isn't Google the original Jeeves? Ask Jeeves. I think that's who Google was.
I'm not sure. I don't remember.
Somebody in the.
But nah, it was before 2004, I think, because like in 99, 2000, when the rollover of the computer age was supposed to crash every computer in the millennium, we had Google then. So I think it was before 04. I think it was before 2000. But either way, it doesn't matter. It's been around a long time. And they make a crap ton and a half of money. So I can't imagine
Yes,
that
they
they're
do.
going to just throw away all these other channels that do make them a little bit of money. So
September 4th,
Google's,
1998.
yep. See, I thought it was around for
That's when the name was
Y2K thing.
registered.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
thought it was around then. I thought it was, that's, yeah. So 30 years.
yeah, yeah. So, uh, yeah,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
2008.
Oh, 20 years.
20 years. I was going to say, your
Yeah.
math ain't right. Let's see.
But so anyway,
Let's see. An initial public offering took place in August of 2004. Let's see. Google was then reincorporated Delaware. Let's see. Yeah. They were a privately held company. Let's see. The company's rapid growth.
Dennis Lovelady says Ask Jeeves was the front name for Ask.com, which was axed in '06, according to Wikipedia.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I knew. I don't know where I thought somebody bought out Ask Jeeves or took it over and, their substructure or whatever.
Well, whatever they did,
Dennis
they
would
swallowed
know.
it up. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah. You don't make money, you have to worry about getting deleted. Well, yeah. We just have to see how things go. I'm not going to be overly concerned about it. They're not my income right now. If they were my income, I'd probably be more concerned about it. If I was,
I would be too.
if I was making the kind of money that Kelly Shores and Ken Herron and Ed Ricker and Rick Smith and guys like that are making,
Right.
I'd be a little more concerned about it. But their channels may be considered commercially viable, So who knows?
Right. Right. Yeah. I can think of there's probably a couple of dozen that may. Personally,
There's a
if
couple
I were the
dozen
one
that need
to
to
go
go
down,
away.
yeah, if I was the one to sit down to decide this, if they ask my opinion and they ask me to come on their board of directors to pick and choose, I can name two right off the bat, and I would not be on the board of directors more than a day. But as
Right.
long as I could get rid of those two channels, I'd be happy.
There you go. There you go.
PewDiePie and Casey Neistat. Get rid of those two channels, and I think YouTube would be worthwhile because to me, both of them are a waste of space. I mean, they probably think the same thing about the Grumpy Vlogger, but what do I know?
Probably. That's
And I
right.
am a waste of space, but at least I admit it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I said that in one of the, I don't know, actually it was in your show a couple of weeks ago. We were talking about that. And somebody got all nasty with me about it. Like, okay, he's a PewDiePie fan. Who cares?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So let's not give them any more airtime, okay? We don't need to support their
Thunderbird
channel.
says, tell us what you really think. Yeah.
I mean, because for them, even bad advertisement's a good advertisement, right?
I know that just sucks. But and then you got somebody like Ken and Kelly, and they do a lot for people, and they should be up there in the 100 million, or the 10 million,
Yeah.
section, instead of down at the just that measly 150,000.
Oh, careful. Kelly
Poor
Shores
guys.
is here.
Yeah, I know. He just
Yeah.
got that 160,000. Poor guy. It must be
Yeah.
rough.
Must be.
We
Wish
love you, Kelly.
Wish I had it that rough,
I know. Wouldn't it be nice to have? I mean, even Dan. Good God. And Dan ain't as nice as I am, and he's got 10,000 or 9,000.
He's about
I
to
can't even
bust
break a
10,000,
friggin' thousand.
He's about to
who
bust
says this
10K
world
if
is
he hasn't
just?
already. How many has he got right now?
Yeah. I looked at it the other day. I think it's like at 9,600, something like that.
Oh man, y'all gotta go.
He'll probably get 10K before I get 1,000.
You gotta go. You gotta go bust Dan. Yeah, guys, you gotta go bust Dan. And my brother, Backwoods Droner, he says he wants to see more drone stuff. I'm actually going to be in Orange Beach, which is an hour from Mobile, Alabama. Well, that's a nice place to be down around that area. Yeah.
Yeah.
More drone stuff. I don't have anything drone to show right now. I don't even have any new drone video.
I don't either.
Have you got
It's too
any
windy
new
for
drone video? Have you been flying at all?
No. I don't. To be honest with you, I really don't have time to fly. I mean, because that's just go out and do, 3 batteries. So what's that? 45 minutes on the air. It's you got to charge them. You got to do all that, put it in the case, go out, find a place to fly. Well, I just usually go next door. Everybody's seen that friggin' video 3 or 4 times, so nobody wants to see it again.
Right.
And then load up, go somewhere, fly, come back, and I've spent 3 hours for 45 minutes flight time. Actually, more than that if you count the charge time. I'll just watch your videos, Mel. I know. It's a rough life, right?
Man, I'll tell you what. I don't have a Mavic Mini. I do kind of wish I had one because...
that would be just one for fun,
Exactly.
But,
I mean, I've
but
got
I'm not spending...
I've got a Mavic Mini. It's called a Mavic Air, right?
Yeah.
But I just can't tape over and turn off all the sensors and fly it like I want to.
Yeah.
I mean, I watched Aldrin today. He did a really cool video, and I did a test like this, same thing. And he did this on a video where he put a piece of tape over the bottom sensors on the drone so that when you fly it low over items, it doesn't sense that item and raise up. You know how you put your hand under your drone and raise it up?
Right.
Because of the bottom sensors. Well, if you cover those up, then it doesn't see the ground, it doesn't see the item, so you can fly it 6 inches over the top of something solid. And he did a video today where he was flying it, so low over his coffee table that it looked like it was going to scrape the landing gear as it went by. And then he flew it underneath the coffee table where he couldn't get it low enough to go below the coffee table because the ground sensors would not let it go. If you made it go lower than that, it went into landing mode and it would land. So
Yeah. That's Floyd Moats was just saying. That's what's nice about the Mavic Mini is the batteries just stay on the charger. So.
Yeah, they stay in the charger.
Yeah, in the charger. Yeah.
In the hub.
So.
Yeah.
In the hub.
Yes, Dennis, that's the one. Same video. Yep.
Yeah.
It basically gives the drone ADI mode, full ADI mode without.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, the only problem I have with the Mini is it's
now that's
lacking
ADI
the
mode
one
indoors.
thing.
If it was outdoors, it would get your satellite signal.
Yeah. With the Mini, I need the obstacle avoidance. Because I'm not that good.
Yeah, but Lloyd, you can do it without it. I mean, we all know you drive, and your cars don't have obstacle avoidance.
Well, mine
maybe they should, but
I was going to say the new ones do. Mine's not that new. Mine has rear collision avoidance.
Yeah, it's called
it
a
doesn't
gas
stop,
pedal.
but it does. Yeah. Well, mine beeps real loud when I start backing into stuff. Like.
Oh yeah, I've got that too. Yeah, on my pickup. Yeah.
So. Yeah, but yes, I do drive my car, my van in ADI mode.
There's a good trivia question. What does ADI mode stand for?
I don't know.
Really? That is a
Yeah.
fantastic trivia question.
Yeah, it is.
Anybody taking any wild guesses?
Well, I see one. Cardosa.
How many people are typing it?
Right now, Cardosa is the first one to put it in. It looks like just a video a second. AZ Drone Dude.
Yeah, yeah.
All of them say attitude mode.
That's right, Jim.
Tater
That's
goes
exactly
attitude
right.
mode. Question mark? Like, really? Okay. Yeah.
Addy, short for attitude. Attitude mode.
Attitude.
Or
Yeah.
free flight.
Yeah.
In other words, if you don't have satellite signal and you don't have sensors, you're in attitude mode. Or
Yeah.
free attitude or free flight or
Of
whatever
course,
you
they
want
like
to
to
call
say
it.
in Australia, you're a crazy winker.
Yeah. Or Dan says, attention, tight tigers inebriated. Or maybe tiny tigers
We have to say
inebriated.
grumpy mode. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So if you want to, I don't know if you can turn off the satellite mode on that drone. I don't think you can turn anything off on it really.
On
On the Mavic Mini, but you can tape
on
over
the Mavic Mini.
Yeah, we're talking about the Mini.
Okay.
You can tape over the ground sensors, the bottom sensors, and then have, if you fly it indoors, it becomes attitude mode because it's not receiving satellite and it can't see the floor, it can't see the ground. So, yeah, there you go.
Okay, I'm going to have to go back and read what Dan said the first, because he said that. Let's see. He meant to say tiny, not tight. Dan did on that, what Addy stood for.
Yeah. Hello, Mitch.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's not really hold though, Mitch, because in true Addy mode, the drone will drift with the wind or anything that makes it wander. Air current, well, wind, I guess, pretty much the only thing that make it wander, wouldn't it? That's why it wanders outside, but not so much indoors. But anyway,
Did you see that new drone that we talked about it on Greg's show Friday, and I'm gonna have to go back and watch it again now. That has, of course, Ken probably wouldn't like it because it's thumbing, but you use the thumb to
Yeah, the toy drone.
That was a cool looking drone. Yeah.
Yeah, that might be interesting.
Mm-hmm. I can't remember what it was now. Oh man, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm just about half awake here.
Man. Well,
That's just rude.
yeah, boy, I'll say.
Put myself in the hot seat.
There you go.
Yeah.
Careful, don't burn that cap.
Yeah, I know. It's a priceless cap.
You can't make the Mavic Air go into Addy mode, but you can on the Phantom. You can on the Mavic Air if you tape up the sensors, cover them up, and then fly it indoors. It will be in Addy mode. But anyway, that would work pretty much for any drone. If you turn off all the sensors and tape up the bottom ones,
Yeah, maybe that'll help.
yeah.
Yeah, I've had one cup of coffee, and this late at night, I don't. He said more coffee.
Oh,
Your brother
yeah.
did.
Yeah. Ordered the Mavic Mini 2 days ago. Good for
I
you,
got some
Steve
hot
Mac.
tea.
Yeah, I don't know what, I think that Mavic Mini is a cool little drone. And just in case anybody wants to send one over, P.O. Box 12, Holiday, Tennessee 38341, that's the place to send it for sure. That is the place, right? And we're
You still
celebrating
haven't
too.
fixed that, have you? Yeah.
I put
You still
the wrong
haven't fixed
scene
that,
in.
have you?
Yeah, I fixed it. I just put the wrong one in. See, I should have
did you?
put. I should have put. Well, now wait a minute. There,
You
I should
have
have
that
put that
linked
one
to
in.
something else.
No, I
Yeah.
should have put
Okay.
3 in. See, now I can switch back and forth between, as long as it's 3 that I got clean, and 2 that's got the
Right.
cannons. So if I use that, the
Right.
cannons go off.
Well, see,
Yeah.
now you need to change those cannons to an overlay like you did.
So that I can hit a button, and no matter where I'm at, they'll go
Right.
off. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
yeah.
know. Yeah.
Yeah, like, like.
Yeah, like that.
Like that. Yeah.
Or maybe like this. Hey guys,
There
follow
you
me
go,
on Facebook,
everybody.
Twitter, hit
Yeah.
my subscribe channel and ring that bell. Subscribe to my channel and ring the bell. I don't know what the heck. Whatever all that stuff right there says, y'all
Whatever
right
it
up there.
said. That,
Yeah, just do
his
that.
Twitter, his.
That's right.
Yeah. There you go.
You can
Subscribe
find
and
me
ring.
400 AGL somehow or some way. I
Yeah.
completely understand. You're on a silly cell phone with a tiny
Yeah,
keyboard.
he's on the.
Oh, he's on the silly cell phone, not a smartphone.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I was thinking, if he's on a smartphone, he wouldn't have that problem,
E-
But,
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, guys. Merry Christmas, Mel. Thank you. Is that a spoiler there, Dennis? Is that a spoiler alert? Remember I said anybody wants to send a Mavic Mini to, just send it to that
Yeah.
P.O. box there, and Dennis typed in Merry Christmas. Is that a spoiler alert right there, Dennis?
yeah. Yeah,
Not a
probably not
spoiler,
from him.
sorry to say. Oh, come on, man. Now you're
Yeah.
breaking my heart.
He just, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, right.
Jing-a-ling-ling. Yeah, huh?
You know,
ain't that the
Rick
truth?
Halber bought me this really nice thing, and it's got a lid on it that slides shut and keeps it, because occasionally, we have flies around here, and I drink sweet tea, and occasionally they'll want to drink of it themselves. So this is the best thing in the world, but you got to remember to open the friggin' lid before you take a drink.
Only if you want to
Otherwise,
drink out
you're
of
really
it.
Yeah. Otherwise,
Yeah.
you're going to be disappointed.
Woogie, greetings from Germany. Welcome. Just wanted to be the first to wish you a Merry Christmas. Oh, okay. Well,
yeah.
thank you,
It
Dennis.
is the
That's
1st
very-
of December. It's
That's very
only
nice.
24 more shopping days until Christmas.
Yeah, man. 3.25 weeks. 3.25 weeks.
Yeah. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my Christmas tree up this week. I'm just going to leave it up until next Christmas.
That way you don't have to take it down.
Yeah.
And just have your cleaning
I
lady
actually-
dust it once a week, and you're golden.
Well, when they were coming over before, I actually left it up until the week before Easter.
Yeah, but that's 'cause
a
you're
couple of years
lazy.
ago. Yeah, well, that's it. I'm old. I'm fat. I'm old. Oh my God. Carrying that laundry in from the car, I sound like a freight train coming in.
Thank you, Dennis, for coming
like,
in. I really
wanna-
appreciate you being here. You sound
Yeah,
like
Dennis.
a freight
Good
train.
seeing you again. Always good seeing you.
Oh, now Dennis has started a trend. Everybody's leaving now. Yeah.
Well, we have been on an hour.
Yeah, it has been an hour, hasn't it?
Yeah,
Oh,
it has been.
I said no to the Mini, so you had to buy the Mavic 2. Yeah, damn, that sucks. Wife said no to the Mavic
what?
Mini, so you had to buy the Mavic 2. Damn the luck.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, If I were to buy a new drone, I would definitely be buying the Skydio.
I think-
because
I think the Skydio would be a fun drone to have.
yeah,
really
think
do.
if I was going to buy one, I would probably buy it. If I was if I was looking to buy one this year or this next year, that would be the one I'd invest in.
Yeah.
Just because, although I want to see what the Evo 2 is going to. Now that's another thing. Why in God's name are they putting an 8K friggin' camera on that Evo 2?
Because they can. Be the first one.
I guess.
Makes no sense
I
to
mean,
me.
that's just it. Yeah.
But oh well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a waste.
Hell. You can't.
Yeah.
You can't second guess these things. There's no way
No,
to know.
no, that's for sure.
There's no way to know. But anyway, on that, I think I'm gonna tell the couple people that did the super chats, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Helps support the channel. Helps keep the light on. Metro, welcome. You're late. We're about to go home.
This happened to him last week too, I think.
Yeah, I think so. I think the first orders are supposed to be delivered this next month, and some in January or February, Bob. I'm not really sure, but
My camera's out of focus for some reason.
well, you got your hand in front of it now.
Well,
It was focusing
I
on
don't
your
know why
hand
it's doing
just
that.
fine.
yeah, I know. But then it gets to this point here, and that's where it goes out of focus. I
That's,
don't know. Get used
that's
to it.
kind of weird.
Oh, I'm out of
I
focus.
wonder why it's doing that.
I don't know. It's done it to me before.
That is very strange.
Yeah. Maybe if I lean in. It ain't even doing that. Weird.
It's not
I
looking
don't know why
that
it's doing
bad
that. Oh, well.
on the feed, but
Yeah. It's got cataracts. It needs cataract surgery. Yeah.
okay, there you go. Anything else you wanted to talk about, Lloyd?
No, I think we pretty well covered. Other than I'll be on tomorrow night at 7:00, and you will be there, right, Mel? Ah, it's back in focus.
I believe I'll be there.
Okay.
So
All right. Well,
you know what I
I'll
need to
see
do?
you back here.
I need to fly my Tiny Hawk. I still haven't flown
Yeah.
it. I haven't flown it in a month or more.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to get some batteries charged up and do that thing.
Okay.
Anyway. Good night, everybody. Thank you
Good
very
night,
much
everyone.
for coming in.
And
I
Mel,
appreciate
thanks
each
for
and
having
every
me
one
on.
of you. Lloyd, thank you for being here. How many likes we got? I know we had 30 people
Last
watching. How many likes we got?
Yeah. Let me see. Oh, I don't know where to go.
Everybody hit the like button
It looks like 28.
right now. Got 28 likes? Thank you, Chris.
Got
Thank
30
you, Lloyd.
likes and 1 dislike. You did get a dislike.
Well, good.
Well, I'm glad of that.
Yeah.
At least somebody stayed long enough to know they didn't like the show. That's probably Dan. Yeah. We picked on him. Yeah. Dan probably gave you the dislike. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I would expect Dan to give me one.
Well,
But,
yeah.
But
yeah.
I know he'd be doing it in good faith. But anyway,
Well, yeah. This is for Dan.
yeah. And he loves it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's for Dan.
All right, guys and gals. I don't know. I don't think we got any ladies tonight. But anyway, yeah. Bob, take care of my light work for me. Everybody have a good evening. We'll talk to you soon. Thank you. Good night. I didn't change the scene back around because the cannons went off again. But I forgot to ask you, Lloyd.
Yeah, what?
How was your Thanksgiving?
It was good.
Did you have a good Thanksgiving?
Yeah, we did. We had a real good Thanksgiving. We went over, I had a ham smoked and then put it in a crock pot and let it cook down some more.
Yeah.
And took all that stuff next door to my son's house. When we got ready to go home, we just left it all there. And he's washing the dishes, going to bring them back.
Well, there you go.
I didn't have to worry about cleaning the house or anything. But no, I had a great Thanksgiving. Yeah,
Well,
thank
good,
you. How was
good.
yours?
Mine was just fine. Mine was really nice. We went
Excellent.
out. We did like
There
you
you
did.
go.
We went out.
Yeah,
Let somebody
went.
else cook
As a matter
and
of fact,
clean.
yeah, I even got my son's going to cook the ham at Christmas time, so I even finagled that. So that's one less thing I got to worry about. So
There you
yeah.
go. All right. Well, anyway, everybody, thank you for being here with us tonight. We know that you could have been anywhere and you chose to be here, and I really do appreciate that. And that being said, I'm going to pull the plug and switch the scene and make the thing start talking over there. And I'm going to let Lloyd say goodnight. Good night, Lloyd.
Good night, everyone. Good night, Mel.
Good night, everybody.